ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਧਾਰਮਿਕ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ। ਇੱਕ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕਈ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਧਰਮ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਸਕੀਏ। ਧਰਮ ਤਾਂ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਸਥਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਧਰਮ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਚੰਗੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਅਫਸੋਸ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ ਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਤੇ ਸੈਰੇਮਨੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ ਸੀਮਿਤ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਹਾਂ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਇਨਰ ਇੰਟੈਲੀਜੈਂਸ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਧੇ, ਇਨਰ ਟਰਾਂਸਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਸਕੇ ਕਿ ਧਰਮ ਕੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਰੋਜ਼ਮਰਾ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਡਾਪਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਉੱਤੇ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਅੱਜ ਉਹੀ ਸੋਚ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਦਾ ਆਧਾਰ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ। ਜੈ ਹਿੰਦ ਜੀ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Harpreet ji, in today's episode and maybe next episode, two episodes, I have taken a shabd, a hymn, as an example to show how each shabd, each hymn in Sri Guru Granth Sahib is a spiritual message, and a spiritual instructions is a way of life, and how to conduct ourselves in society, how to find meaning of life, live life of peace, happiness and joy. For that we need to pay attention to the central message of the Gurbani. So the shabd I have taken is manre thir raho mat kat jai jiyo bahar ढूंढत बहुत दुख पावै कर amrit kat mahi jiyo. I have taken this shabd and I'll discuss this. I think we will discuss this shabd in a very logical reason and with the relevance to our daily life based on truth and facts. Now, Gurbani, Harpreet ji might explain here, is to be explained to youth of today so that they understand the meaning and try to live the teachings in their daily life. So that they can internalize what we explain. They can internalize so that it's relevant to their daily life. They can find the meaning of life, live in peace and happiness and joy, and stress and anxiety free life. Explain the hymn of living, the way of living and truthful living. Whole Gurbani is hymns is it Harpreet ji in a poetic form. This shabd is on a page 598, Guru Nanak Pasha, and has 4 verses and a central verse in this shabd. The central verse contains the key message and a central idea of the shabd. Rest of the 4 verses are simply expansion and explanation of the central idea. And this methodology, I think, used throughout in the Gurbani. We understand that. And as we said, this is shabd is manre thir raho mat kat jai jiyo bahar ढूंढत बहुत दुख पावै कर amrit kat mahi raho. Let us take the first line. Had be manre thir raho. What Guru Nanak Pasha is saying to himself, man, my man, our consciousness, Atma, soul, it is extremely important to understand that message, teachings of Gurbani is addressed to consciousness, man. Conscious, our buddhi, man. Sari Gurbani, sade man nu address kardi hai. We need to keep that in mind. It is about inner transformation, conscious awakening, inner purpose, and changing our thoughts, beliefs, satyara barna, behavior change. That is Gurbani is all about, inner change. The message teaching of Gurbani has nothing, as we do, nothing to do with outer purpose, nothing to do with form, physical world, worldly things, and comforts and bodily. Very unique spiritual philosophy. What is the relevance? What is the purpose? Read such a hymn, you will be blessed with gift of son. And what is the outer purpose? For example, let me just give an example. When Guru Pasha says Gurbani is all about our inner transformation, inner purpose, and nothing to do with outer purpose, let us take an example. Now, the outer purpose, read a shabd, you will be blessed with the gift of son. That's outer purpose. Okay, do a Khandpat, a success in business, victory in elections, and victory in the court case. That's an outer purpose.
Right.
Okay, take a bath and pool and sober, clean the pollution of mind, wash away sins, cleaning your body. That's external purpose. That
Right.
outer purpose. Worldly comforts and conveniences, they are all for outer purpose and survival. These are all we do these things for survival, nothing to do with inner transformation. For thousands of years, human race doing everything to fix the outer purpose.
Yeah.
Guru Pasha कहने मन रे थिर रहो. How can man be thir if we're doing everything to
For
fix our outer purpose? No, the world outer purpose. All religious ritual practices are aimed at fixing the outside. This is because our God, we believed for 1,000 years, is external, is outside. We never realized that God is within. For meaning of God, humans looked up, sky God, high God, and it is a separate topic we will discuss. Human race has achieved huge successes for fixing the outer side. We talked about that. The human race have achieved technological, medical advances, traveling in a bullock cart. Now we reached the moon. The generation has comforts and convenience we have never dreamed of.
Right.
And but darkness of ignorance,
That's
of
increasing.
ego, is becoming more darker
Yeah.
in ourselves. We have gained the world. Some visionary people say, well, we have lost the soul. Mentally disturbed, miserable. Humans are behaving more like animals than good human.
Right.
Guruji saying, Manure, thir raho under these circumstances. Oh, my ignorant mind, conscious Atma, learn to live inner peace, happiness, joy.
Right.
And be stable, pure thoughts, positive thoughts, no negative thoughts, pure peace and joy, manare, thirro. Listen, understand divine wisdom, gain divine knowledge, be a virtuous person, and learn to live in the present, contentment, do not crave for more and more, learn to live in joy, manare, thirro. That's what it is. Mat kat jai jiyo. What it means is it's a kat hunda hai, finding peace from material things. And mat jahi jiyo, outside, not outside. Look inside.
Right.
Don't look outside. My mind can only be at peace, joy, and taking inward, not outward. Material world. Bahar tundat. This is this talking to the modern world. बाहर टूंडत बहुत दुख पावे कर अमृत कट माही जी. This has the revolutionary message if the for the modern society, Harpreet. We are doing everything for survival. Bahar tundat, for fixing our outside. For comforts and conveniences of life, we have everything we have everything we ever dreamed of in our life. We have become slaves of our mind, completely identified with form and objects.
Right.
Bahar tundat, bahut dukh paave. Guru says that is the reason society as a path of self-destruction, kartoot pasu ki manas jaat. Animals in the human skin, stressed, depressed, worried, anxiety and pain, mental sickness. Bahar tundat, bahut dukh paave. Guru says we are witnessing a barbaric behavior of humans.
Right.
We are bringing out the worst of humankind. Guru says, Kar Amrit Kat Mahi Jiyo. But you've been doing all for fixing the outer purpose. And you say, Nanak says, oh man, your true nature is pure goodness. And you are ocean of peace, happiness, spark of enlightenment within. Man mere antar tere nidan hai. Kar Amrit Kat Mahi Jiyo. This treasure of virtues are within. You are image of God, Guru Pasha says. Unfortunately, you have turned the truth, pure gold, covered, buried the pure gold you're inside, you was talk about, with layers of mind falsehood. You have forgotten who you are. Your kitchen is full of food and you're hungry. You know, that's Guru Pasha is giving that example.
Right.
Now, nobody has ever found Guru Pasha saying peace, happiness, joy out of material world, material comforts, material conveniences. This is why, man, you are suffering in stress, depression, and worries and anxiety, pain and बाहर ढूंढत बहुत दुख पावे. The next verse that is, जिस जलनिध कारण तुम जग आए, जिस जलनिध कारण तुम जग आए, से अमृत गुर पाही जियो. Guru says, oh man, you desire to live in peace, happiness, joy, meaning of life. You want to transform your consciousness, change your thoughts, behavior, habits, spiritual awakening. That is why you are the purpose of life. The only path is divine wisdom. You know, the only path to find that peace, find that happiness in divine wisdom, divine knowledge, trigger of virtues, and the instructions to live in the present that Guru says, Guru Granth Sahib. You do not need to go anywhere. You find yourself, realize your true self through spiritual instructions of the Gurbani. Guru says, the path to your happiness is within. You've been doing everything to fix outside, but you're not looking inside. That's where the trigger was. That's where the divine wisdom was. And you never looked yourself. And then Guru said, Shoto pek, ves pek chatrai, dubda e phal pai jiyo. But Guru says, you have been a slave of your mind, your thoughts, your memories. You are living your life identified with the thinker, your own mind, attached to material things. You are searching peace, happiness by taking a path of sacred pools, by taking a bath in the sacred pool. Chodo ves pek chatrai. You're trying to find peace by taking a bath in sacred pools, and living in an excluded areas, doing hundreds of rituals used as religious practices. Guru says the peace and happiness is living the life of truth, and way of surrender, not the way of conflict. Surrendering to the will of God. In the next verse, Guru Pasha is talking about, Abgun shod guna ko tavo kar abgun pachtai jiyo. You know, Guru Pasha said, abgun is vices, evil thought, pollution of mind, and is the convenience is the pure and clean, and no greed, craving, and hatred, and jealousy, discrimination, intolerance, anger, and ego, purity of thoughts. And because while we are growing in the society, we learn bad habits. Guru Pasha saying, whenever child we see dishonest behavior, that the child learned that. Abgun shod guna ko tavo. Who we are, our mind is collection of memories, emotions, habits, sanskar. Ideas in our head control our world, define who we are. And these are, hatred, intolerance, violence, greed, ego, discrimination, all are acquired vices. These are all abgun. And Guru Pasha is saying, Nanak is saying, if you desire peace, happiness, joy in life, you need to drop the vices by one by one, through divine wisdom. All the layers of falsehood, janam ki in mar ko mar lagi. Guru says, over time we have collected all these bad habits like a garbage bin. Drop all of these guna ko tavo. Saying, drop these evil thoughts. Guna ko tavo. Nam says, through divine wisdom, internalize the godly virtues: compassion, tolerance, kindness, love, contentment, equality, harmony. Vastu andar vastamava duji hove paas. This you can only bring about this change if you unlearn the bad habits you have
Absolutely.
acquired.
Absolutely. Wonderful. बहुत धन्यवाद जी। मन रे थिर रहो मत कत जाए जियो, ਇਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ
ਬਾਹਰ
ਜਿਹੜਾ
ਢੂੰਡਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੁੱਖ ਪਾਓ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਦੁੱਖ ਪਾਵੋ, ਇਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਲੇਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਅਗੇਨ what we have been told is just outreaching for outward things, whereas Gurbani
world
is
is
all
doing
about
that.
internal
Whole
transformation.
world is doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
ਕਾ
ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਜੋ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਭੱਜਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬਾਹਰਲੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਜਾਣ, ਪਰ ਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਉਹ ਬਿਹੇਵੀਅਰਲ ਚੇਂਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ 'ਚ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਪ੍ਰਤੀ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਅਸੀਂ ਧਿਆਨ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਹਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰੀਏ। ਜਦੋਂ ਕਾਮਨੈਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਲਿਵਿੰਗ ਇਨ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਅੱਜ ਇਹੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ ਦੱਸੀਆਂ, ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਆਊਟਵਰਡ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਕਰਨ ਤੱਕ ਸੀਮਿਤ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਪਨੀਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਲ, ਤਾਂ ਲੌਜਿਕ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਜੋ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨਾ ਪਏਗਾ। ਇੰਟਰਨਲ ਟਰਾਂਸਫਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ, ਇੰਟਰਨਲ ਪੀਸ ਤਦ ਹੀ ਆਏਗਾ ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਤੁਰਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਰੋਲ ਮਾਡਲਸ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ। ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਜੀ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ, ਅਤੇ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ।